What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Ravens Reviews, and today I'm coming at you with a review of a game that I did quite some time ago now, or at least it feels like it. So this game, for those of you that don't know, is called Evil West. Now, I can't quite remember when this game came out. I believe it was 2002? Yeah. Wait, 2002? No, 2022. Jesus Christ. Game's not that old. And this game is basically a Souls-like, in a way.
All good? All good.
But with guns. So, kind of more like...
Cool. Nope, doesn't. Alright, cool.
I was going to say Revenant, but that's not a game.
Right.
You guys know what I'm on about. But yeah, so in this game, it's like a cowboy western Souls-like. And you go and hunt and fight demons. Because who doesn't love going and hunting demons, right? So, the premise of this is you are...
Oh my god, please just hit him.
You are a demon hunting cowboy, and your main job, or your job for a couple of years, or for your lifetime, I guess, was to hunt down vampires and kill them. Now, you go and hunt down a vampire and kill him at the start of the game, and his daughter, or I'm still not got quite sure on this. I don't know if it was his daughter or an elder or what. Vampires are weird. But basically, you kill a vampire and piss another vampire off in the process. And in doing this, you basically start a war. And the whole story is you going and getting more power and leveling up and getting the right equipment and the right tools to go and take down the boss. Right, classic trope. But this game, you can play single player or multiplayer. You can play with up to 2 people. And this game was very, very, very good. The story was great. The combat was amazing. The level, like, what am I trying to say here? The levels in the game were really good. It is linear, I guess, in a way. But there's still so much choice in the maps. Like, you can go this way, you can go that way. There's secrets to find, there's chests to find, there's loot, there's collectibles, there's skins, there's all the good stuff that you look for if you're a trophy hunter, basically. But yeah, this game was amazing. It's got a new game plus system built into it, so you could like play it solo by yourself and then go through it with a friend on New Game Plus. And it is amazing. It's on PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Steam. Not sure if it's on Xbox, but this game again was amazing. I can't keep saying it enough. Now, I've played a full playthrough of this. Again, I'm not sure if it was earlier this year or last year. All of these things sort of get kind of blurry. Again, I had a problem getting the footage of this game, so I had to go back and get some footage of a recording that I did for the playthrough. Again, the playlist link for that playthrough is in the description down below if any of you so choose to go check it out afterwards. This game was great. So let me start off with... I'm actually going to start off with the combat for this one. Now, the combat feels a bit clunky, or it did for me at least, felt a bit clunky and a bit weird at the very start, because all of your attacks have to be aimed. Even your melee attacks, you need to be looking at somebody to hit them. Like, you can't just do like a quick like stick flick 180 and you're fighting somebody else. That's not quite how this works. And especially with the enemy combat types, there's not a lot of choice to not be shooting a gun, or sometimes you have to go in and do a hit combo like I just have there. But as the story progresses and you get more equipment and you get more upgrades, like you can pull out a minigun like I just have, you can get to pull out a shotgun, and then You get grenades that summon lightning tornadoes, and you get flamethrowers where you're immune to all damage or using the flamethrower, and then you've got a crossbow, and you've got a 6-shooter, and you get so many things that are both supernatural and cowboy and western all in one. And the combat, oh my god, the combat was eventually felt amazing.
Right.
Going from
These fights never get any easier,
having to like cower away and roll back out of combat because you're getting overwhelmed by enemies, to literally being a destructive force at the speed of like the Flash, being able to
just more money.
stun somebody and basically teleport into them and box them up into next week, and then watch them eviscerate into just blood and guts.
Sweet.
Felt amazing. I'm not gonna lie, it felt amazing.
Like how we're just traversing all of
The only thing I would say with the combat is I'm not sure how it would work on multiplayer, because I didn't play multiplayer.
It's a little bit of a
I
different
was
scene
planning
for us.
to with a friend of mine, but he decided that he didn't want to play it by the time I finished this. So it's a shame, but I'm sure multiplayer would
the
feel
bang,
even better.
anyway.
I'm not sure if that increases the difficulty if you've got 2 people playing. I'm not even sure if the story changes if you've got 2 people playing. But I'm sure if... I know how much fun I have playing this solo. Imagine how much fun you would have playing with a friend. That's what I'm trying to get at here.
Oh my.
Yeah, I feel like there's one of 2 ways that you can play this game as well. You can play
I can't go. I can't
probably
go Super
building
Saiyan.
more into dodging and countering and melee attacks, or you can lean more into all of your guns and tools and equipment that you have at your capabilities, especially as you get later on in the game. And that's obviously what I leaned into, because I'm not a Dark Souls player. I'm not anything like that. I don't play Elden Ring. They're not really my type of games. Roguelites, sure, but this sort of Dark Soulsy stuff, no. But yeah, the combat
There we
felt
go.
smooth. Being able
That's what I was
to,
after.
like I just said, turn into a bolt of lightning and jump between enemies and deal Hail Mary damage felt amazing. Also, getting these counter shots felt smooth as well when you can actually hit them, because I'm a doofus and can't aim for my life apparently. But yeah, they all felt good.
There we go.
The enemy variety was really good as well. Even enemies that you come across at the very start of the game still appear late game on top of all of the heavies and brutes and shielded guys and bosses and tentacle octopus monsters that tend to show up at some point. There's so much to manage. Sometimes your screen is literally just swarms of incoming attacks and swarms of stuns and stuff like that. And especially on top of the bosses like this. Yeah, when you then go to big bosses like this and you get cutscenes that look gruesome and horrible like this, and don't get me wrong, this is the end boss, right? And I'm not going to show you too much of this because I don't want to give it away to people that actually want to go away and play it. But
This is
look at that,
the devil
right?
incarnate.
Gruesome monsters, and this is, like I said, this is the end one. But there is several bosses that are all like this,
Okay, right,
where
I'll look out for that then,
it relies on you dodging, it relies on timing, it relies on using all of the tools that you have at your capabilities. Just felt absolutely
and for that one.
amazing. And again, I don't think that there is another game like this where I've seen bosses as big as that, apart from in Dark Souls games. And
That's a perk
again, it
reset,
just
not gonna do
was
that.
such a feat to come across. The cutscenes
with
were
perks we
great.
have.
Everything felt smooth. The story was amazing. And talking about the story, obviously I've already dove into the story as much as I can without giving too much away. But again, it had a gripping storyline. Apart from the game feeling very linear, with aspects of exploration,
There's more
um,
money here.
it was great.
Money.
I can imagine like you
I
and your
guess it
best
is a
pal
bank, it makes sense.
steamrolling through these missions, having a great time, going and getting your power-ups, going and splitting off and getting side objectives, and come over here because I've found another route, or you go that route, I'll go this route and see what happens. Like I can definitely see a lot of people having a lot of fun with
Shit
this.
shot today. What's going on?
But yeah, that's basically where my review sort of ends. I've talked about the combat, I've talked about the storyline, trophy hunters, for you trophy hunters out there. The trophies are pretty specific of just playing the storyline. There are some other ones, such as killing enemies in a certain way, or getting all the collectibles, all of your skins for your weapons and your hat and your cloak and your glove.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
They're all just bog standard trophies.
Oh my God.
If you're not
Oh, and it's
just a platinum
Why is it a bad
player, but
part?
you're also a 100%er, you do have to go through this on New Game Plus, and you do have to go through this on multiple difficulties as well. You have to complete this not only on your standard like easy and normal, but then you have to go through and play it on hard, extreme, and hell-like, or whatever the name is for extra hard.
Give me a second.
But yeah, I can imagine, again, like if you and your pal have played this and you go, right, shall we make it a bit of a challenge? Maybe you're both trophy hunters and you go, right, let's both stick up on the hardest difficulty and see how long it takes us to rage quit. I can definitely imagine a lot of people having a lot of fun with this. Again, some of the enemies are really annoying, but that is what the game is. But yeah, this is sort of where I'm going to leave my review, guys. I hope I've explained enough for you, and if I haven't and you have more questions, drop them down in the comments below. Like I said, my playlist link for the playthrough will be in the description. The link for the game for the UK region will be in the description. I'm sure you can change the regions if you follow the link, and you can just change it. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, I hope this has been enough. Just before I leave, guys, I just want to say if there's any other games that you want to see, maybe it's an old game, maybe it's a new game, maybe it's a game that isn't even out yet, but you want to see me play it, or you want to see somebody play it before you dedicate your own time and money to it, drop it down in the comments below. And again, I'll see what I can do. If it's something that looks interesting, if it's something that looks good, drop it down, I'll have a look. And like I said, I'm here to support you guys at the end of the day. That's what I'm here for. But yeah, even if maybe you've seen this and you're like, I wonder if this guy's got the platinum trophy, and maybe he wants to get it, drop it down in the comments below, right? We'll have a chat, we'll see what we can do. Maybe me and you can go toe to toe on the hardest difficulty, see if we can get the plat for this. Who knows? But I hope you guys all have a blessed day. Hopefully I'll see all of you and more over in the next one.
That'll be it.
And I hope the 2024 review of Evil Rest will make you go and have a look at this game, and maybe even play it and play it with your friends. But yeah, hope you all have a blessed day, guys. And hopefully I'll see all of you in the next one. Goodbye, guys.